Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassett. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bassett, in his 10th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. Just underway from Baltimore. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here comes Marte around third. He scores to tie it up.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Vargas in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall. Moreno scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. That's out number 2. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out. Back now at Oriole Park. And getting the start for Arizona. Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the center fielder, Tommy Troy. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Led off the game with a strikeout. In the air, right field. Cowser should have this one. And that is that.
I've been in the gym every day. Whole lot of wins on the way. Still feeling like I can't lose.
Bottom of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Colton Cowser. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Leody Taveras will hit next. Now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ground ball left side. Play made. That ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Popped in the air. Left field. Ward gets under it. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Next to switch hitting first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, and first offering is fouled off. Safe at second. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
And the 0-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So man aboard, Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. In the dirt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Beavers. On the ground, right side. And that's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This one in the air. Arenado. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And a foul ball. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Swings and misses. 2 gone.
Next to the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Slapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. Out to short, Henderson. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Taylor Ward.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
This one in the air, Arenado. And there's 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Alonso in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Up the middle, it's through for a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That's a ball.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Next for the Orioles.
Colton Cowser digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
See ya strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball one. Ball.
Got him swinging.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Line drive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Go to second, on a bounce, safe. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
No! That's a foul ball!
The 0-1. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, not close. He comes across to score. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, here's Leody Taveras.
Center fielder, Leody Taveras.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Blaze Alexander.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. The Diamondbacks leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Fly to right his first time. This to third. Arenado to first in time. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, number 66.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
On the ground to third. And it stays fair.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo, and that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Snap throw to first, and he dives back in time. Two on, one out. Well struck left field. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Here we
Smith
go.
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Jackson slings to first in time. Tommy Troy now at the plate.
Center fielder Tommy Troy.
That's to third. Alexander throws to first, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Dylan Beavers. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo gets it to first. One pitch and one out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they're on the board. It's 7-1. One down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much.
Number 52 into the game.
And you know, bullpen guy can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Up the middle, Perdomo. Glove flip for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious. You were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ward running hard to get it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Man at second here with 2 away. And now Ildemaro Vargas. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Left field. Ward towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Comebacker to the mound. The flip, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Oh, look at the stop. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Colton Cowser, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1. Swings over the top of that one. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one 95 to finish him off. And next for the Orioles, Leody Taveras. Way out front for strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 8th. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Perdomo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. To the right side. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Hammered, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole.
Now he's safe.
Safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Now, Pavin Smith. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Gurriel.
Picks himself up an RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Now here is Tommy Troy. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. It has the distance, gone. The 2-run shot. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely.
And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. Oh, 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. And a foul ball. Popped up. Moreno settles under this one. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. All set to start the coming on for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stays alive. That one hammered center field. Tavares ranging back on it. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Ward moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vargas stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. So he gets on base and keeps it going. To second, but it's thrown away. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A two-run blast. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air center field. Tavares running hard to get it. And that'll do it. Bottom 9. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In the air left field, Gurriel has a beat on it and a quick out, number 1. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Check swing and he went. Strike 1. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, nobody on. That misses, and that is ball 1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-2. What a stop. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game. 12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce.